let's get into this review. But yeah, definitely please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Uh, I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. I'm actually filming this a little late, but the movie I'm going to be reviewing is Poor Things. The stars Emma Stone. Yeah, I forgot her name for a second. Wow. Willem Dafoe and Mark Ruffalo. Uh, and this is actually directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. And if you're not really familiar with this guy, he of course, judging by his name, he is a foreign film director. He has directed such really good movies as The Lobster, a movie I still have yet to see. I haven't seen The Lobster, and I haven't seen The Favorite. So The Favorite and The Lobster, and he had another movie I believe with Emma Stone, two that just recently released. But this is his weird movie because the movie is kind of weird. But this is this is Poor Things, and this is basically kind of a Frankenstein-esque type film, because honestly, Willem Dafoe he plays more of a Doctor Victor Frankenstein, and essentially, not only is this a Frankenstein story, this is pretty much like a science fiction type film, where Willem Dafoe's character he basically does like all these experiments, and he ends up building a lot, basically building this girl. He pretty much builds like his own Frankenstein monster, played by Emma Stone, and she plays Bella. And Bella, she, Dr. Baxter is his name, I believe, right? Yeah, Godwin Baxter, and she plays Bella Baxter, and basically she's been like contained to his lab pretty much her entire life from the moment she was born. And there's and she's just like she's contained, like Frankenstein, like the Frankenstein monster. Well, not I call it the monster Frankenstein, but the Frankenstein monster, I should say. And before you know it, she starts to develop. So I won't delve too much into the plot because you just have to watch the movie. But because I don't want to give away too much. But the thing I like about this movie a lot is pretty much how weird it is. First of all, this is a weird movie. Like just the look and the aesthetic of it is kind of weird. It looks like early 1900s, like late 1800s sort of layout, pretty much as far as the settings go. And then some of your scenery, some of your scenes look surreal. As you see, like there's moments where it's in color, there's moments where it's in black and white. There's moments where Yorgos Lanthimos does like a fisheye view with the camera. It just goes through all these weird like sort of transitions, and that of course, do I have to tell you the acting is good. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with Yorgos Lanthimos. This is my first film I've watched of his, but his sense of visuals and direction actually looks pretty good, and Uh, this is pretty much like, so. Not only is it a period piece in a way, this is a character study. This is actually this is pretty much a character development piece, if you want to look at it like that, because you're getting nothing but this whole movie pretty much is developing Emma Stone's character. You see the full evolution of her character as the movie progresses, and it's just one of the smartest ways to do it, and especially the way they explain it and they describe everything makes sense within the context of the film itself. I tell you, Willem Dafoe and Mark Ruffalo are good in this. Um, I don't know who the other guy is. That popped his name on the screen probably so many times. Uh, Rami Youssef. Rami Youssef plays Max McCandles. And he's basically Godwin Baxter's assistant. And there's there's this he kind of uh, there's this whole love subplot with him, as well as another love subplot with Mark Ruffalo. And I thought Mark Ruffalo's character was kind of funny in here because it had me laughing because like the thing with his character is like he acts like he's like this big shot like player and everything. He gets all these women and whatever, and then like you start to really see you get more to his character as well too. Like his character gets developed more to the point to where you look at him different um, as the story progresses. Same with Willem Dafoe's character. All these characters are developed. You get a different levels of development with each character as the movie progresses, and this movie to me is textbook character development. When I say character development, this is what I'm talking about right here. People need to watch Poor Things and take notes. And I know again, like I know the aesthetic looks weird and everything, but the movie is just really well written. Uh, this is honestly, uh, this is not for those people who are hollering woke. You know, if you're hollering woke, this is kind of a huge feminine piece too. Is a really big feminine piece uh, about how women go out, they see the world, and then they develop, and and there's a lot of sex in this movie. Uh, there's a ton of sex in this movie, and the Yorgos Lanthimos, he's not that type of director to shy away from it either. Like he'll just show it immediately. So I thought that was pretty. I thought that was pretty confident in him to show his skills off like that as a director. Uh, yeah, a lot of rough sex in here. Trust me, and you'll see what I'm talking about when you watch the movie. It doesn't shy away from any of it because you're developing a character, and you can't. When you're developing characters, you can't be afraid to show things like this. And Yorgos Lanthimos, he's not afraid to show you this stuff. Uh, but I think the plot to this is really good. Again, the writing is pretty good. The characters are amazing. Um, the cinematography is amazing. If I recall, too, some of the scenes in here, and you can sort of tell when you actually look at them, the backgrounds and everything. Yorgos Lanthimos actually used paintings. I actually looked up. I actually saw it in the how they have like the trivia sections and stuff like that on Amazon Prime, because that's what I watched. Someone was Amazon Prime, but he said that he actually used like watercolor like pastel paintings for the backgrounds. So if you ever happen to just take a look at it and you see the backgrounds look a little weird, or they look like they're like surreal paintings, that's why. But yeah, no, this is a very good movie. Uh, if I had caught this back in 2023, this would have been one of my favorite films of the year. probably would have been my favorite film of the year. Now I think about it, I know I saw a lot of good movies in 2023, but Yorgos Lanthimos murdered this. He murdered this. This was really good. And I can't wait to see his other movie too. I think he did. What was the other movie that I was going to review on here? Because I'll review it. He's got the movie, yeah, Kinds of Kindness. So I got to watch Kinds of Kindness also, and which also has Emma Stone in it too, and Willem Dafoe. But yeah, so this one, you can probably guess the high praise that I'm going to give this, because I don't have any complaints really. Not that I could think of watching this. Yeah, this is going to be a very high recommend, people. Very high recommend. I highly, highly recommend you watch Poor Things, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. Yeah, that is my review for Poor Things. Did you like this movie? Did you think, man, this is weird, Rob? Why are you promoting this movie to me? It's just too weird for my taste. Whatever you think about it, I don't know, her character farts too much in the movie. Whatever, just comment and in the comment section and let me know what you thought about the film. Poor Things, directed by Yorgos Lanthimos. And again, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.